Welcome to Shadow Health and the Digital Clinical Experience. The Digital Clinical Experience, or DCE, provides you with a safe, convenient, and dynamic learning environment in which to practice and hone your skills with a patient. Your patient, Tina Jones, is a 28-year-old woman new to the Shadow Health Primary Care Center. Tina visited the local emergency department because of a foot injury. She was referred to the center to establish primary care. After you complete the orientation assignment, you will have the opportunity to perform a health history and physical exam on Tina. Tina breathes, speaks, and has a complex medical and a psychosocial history. It's particularly important to remember each assignment represents one piece of Tina's comprehensive assessment within the same 8 a.m. hour at Shadow Health Primary Care Center. By breaking Tina's assessment into individual assignments, you are able to apply your knowledge and practice your skills in each system in greater depth. After the health history assignment, you will work through assignments organized by body system. Remember that the entire DCE is built around Tina's initial office visit. Within each system assignment, you will obtain and document detailed subjective and objective information. You will proceed through the assignments as assigned by your faculty. Navigate to the Learner Support page or visit support.shadowhealth.com to view a list of currently supported browsers. Even though the DCE works with a variety of current web browsers, Chrome is preferred. If you do not already have Google Chrome on your computer, you can find a link to Chrome in our Learner Support Center. To optimize your experience, we recommend that you close all other tabs and programs while you use the DCE, as these background programs can consume a great deal of your computer's resources. If your computer has other programs running, you may see a yellow pop-up with tips to maximize your computer's performance. If you are using a laptop, we recommend that you plug it in. If you are using a Windows operating system, change your power settings to high performance. Laptops operating on battery power have fewer resources and can be slowed down by as much as 50% of their normal capacity. If your computer cannot run the DCE smoothly with its current settings, you will see a red pop-up. If you see this pop-up, we recommend trying to access your DCE assignments on a different computer or contacting the Learner Support team at support.shadowhealth.com. Please note that mobile operating systems, that is, phones and tablets, are not currently supported. If at any time you have questions or encounter technical issues, Shadow Health has a dedicated team of helpful and knowledgeable learner support specialists who will patiently assist you. After completing the orientation, you will experience a variety of learning activities to help develop your nursing skills. Though most of your interactions in the DCE will involve examining your patient, the DCE also features concept labs. In some assignments, you will complete a concept lab before interviewing Ms. Jones. The concept labs will help you visualize some of the more complex systems of the human body and help increase your fluency in identifying normal and abnormal findings. When you begin a patient exam, you'll notice that Diana, your preceptor for the DCE, will pop up and provide you with an overview of the exam. You should also read through your instructions and objectives in the reference window, located in the bottom right corner. Take an opportunity to read the electronic health record on the right side of your screen when you walk into the room to find out key medical information about your patient before you greet her. The EHR is also where you will document your findings as you interact with Tina. Please note that documenting findings does not unlock the finding in your exam report. Only interviewing or examining your patient directly will do that. In the upper left-hand corner, you can see the exam menu. The exam menu is where you will be able to perform physical assessments and tests. On the bottom of the screen, you will see a communication box. This is where you will type to Tina as you interact with her. You'll notice the text box is purple since we are about to greet our patient. This is a special type of communication you will perform at the beginning of each assignment.
Hey.
After we have greeted our patient, the communication box will change color and reveal 3 other types of communication opportunities. Selecting the gray button will allow you to ask Tina questions and perform relevant actions, such as asking Tina to follow your finger in the HEENT assignment.
My foot is killing me. It really hurts.
Selecting the yellow button will allow you to make an educational statement to Tina. Selecting the blue button will allow you to make an empathetic statement to Tina. While Tina's robust conversation engine makes her appear realistic, there are some important things to remember when interacting with her. To have a better conversation with a digital standardized patient, you should keep the following tips in mind. Using pronouns makes it difficult for her to understand what you are asking about. For example, instead of asking Tina how she hurt it, you can ask, "How did you hurt your foot?" Tina does not refer back to previous parts of your conversation to respond, so avoiding the use of pronouns by referring to foot instead of it allows her to better understand our questions. Another tip is to avoid asking compound questions, since they will often trigger a speech clarification menu. For example, instead of asking Tina, "Do you take any recreational drugs or alcohol?" ask each question separately. Asking simple, direct questions about one topic at a time will result in a better conversation experience with our digital patient. If you ask Tina a question she doesn't understand, which may occur every few minutes, consider whether the question is relevant to the case. If the question is medically relevant, try rephrasing it once, and then move on with your interview if Tina is still unable to answer. Your attempts to ask a question are always recorded in the transcript, which can be reviewed by you and your instructor. Each conversation with a student improves Tina's conversation ability because Shadow Health consistently adds unrecognized student questions to Tina's knowledge bank. The transcript is where all your communication and actions are recorded. The DCE saves your progress automatically for you every 30 seconds, so you don't need to worry about saving your work. If you need to leave or take a break from the assignment, you may do so by closing your browser window and resuming your exam from where you left off. You may also attempt an assignment as many times as you would like. Your instructor will be able to see all of your attempts for each assignment. Once you have completed your interaction with Tina, you will leave the exam room and proceed to the next part of the assignment by clicking Leave Room. You cannot go back into the exam room to assess Tina after you click Leave Room for this attempt. After you complete an assignment, you will see an exam report displaying which items you found, as well as other items you could have uncovered. Hover your cursor over each item to see a pro tip that describes the clinical significance of each item. On the tabs to the left, you will be able to see feedback on the other activities you completed during your assignment. While this is a virtual experience, students who enter into simulation with a suspension of disbelief and an attitude of professionalism gain significantly more from the experience. If you have any additional question, please contact our learner support team at support.shadowhealth.com or search through some of our useful articles on our support page. We hope you have a great semester.